The seconds that built a lifetime is the only wealth that disappears while you look at it. You don't lose a year, you lose a minute, then another, and another. A life changes the moment you decide not to wait for tomorrow. This is Ravi. He was a simple boy from a small village, full of bright dreams like any teenager. He pictured a big house, a shiny car, long roads to faraway places. But he had one problem. He did not value time. He believed he had plenty. "I'll do it tomorrow," he would say. "There's still time." He didn't understand that time isn't something you hold, it slips through your fingers like water. His father, a hard-working farmer, rose before sunrise every day and walked to the fields. He trusted two things: discipline and time. "Son," he would tell Ravi, "time is life. If you waste time, you waste your life." Ravi smiled, pulled the blanket over his head, and drifted back to sleep. He thought his father worried too much. Ravi loved long afternoons with friends under the banyan tree. They talked, laughed, and traded big promises for a future none of them were building. Ravi said, "One day I'll be a big man, I'll drive a car, travel the world." His books gathered dust. His plans stayed in the air. Then life changed. Ravi's father fell seriously ill. The man who never missed a day in the field lay weak in bed, breath thin, voice smaller than Ravi had ever heard. The doctor said it was a heart condition. He needed rest. He needed medicine, and the medicine was expensive. Fear crept into the house like a cold wind. For the first time, Ravi saw fear in his father's eyes. Suddenly, the weight of the family fell onto Ravi's shoulders. He had no job, no skills, no savings. The friends who once laughed with him were now busy with their own lives. "I'll call later," they said, and later never came. One night, Ravi sat beside his father, tears slipping down in the dark. His father reached for his hand. "Son," he whispered, "I told you time is precious. You had it, but you didn't use it. Now you want to run, but time has already run away from you." The words cut Ravi to the core. They echoed in his mind all night. You had time, but you did not use it. Before dawn, Ravi walked to the village temple. He sat in the quiet and watched the world move with time. The sun rose, birds lifted from the trees, shop shutters opened. Footsteps hurried to work, a clock in the corner marked each second. He felt it clearly: time waits for no one. From that day Ravi changed. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between emerald fields and a whispering river, there lived a young boy named Ravi. Ravi's world revolved around his father. They were farmers, their days filled with the rhythm of the seasons, their nights with the dreams of a bountiful harvest. But fate had a cruel twist in store. One day Ravi's father fell gravely ill, his laughter lines etched with worry, his booming voice reduced to a frail whisper. Reticence offered little respite. The doctor's visits piled on the expenses, casting long shadows of despair over their lives. Desperation hung heavy in the air, as thick as the monsoon clouds that refused to break. It was then that Ravi, barely 14 years old, made a vow to save his father, to become the pillar of strength his family needed. He woke up early and took his father's place in the field. He listened to old farmers and copied how they checked the soil, the seeds, the sky. At night, he studied under a dim lantern, reading books about crops, seasons, and soil health. He wrote notes. He asked questions. He learned from anyone who could teach him something useful. He didn't waste a minute. He stopped talking about tomorrow and started working today. Months passed. His hands grew stronger. His thoughts grew sharper. He saved every coin, small piles in an old tin box. He walked past the banyan tree and kept going. When he felt tired, he reminded himself, "Every minute I use is a step forward." Slowly, the tin grew heavy enough to buy his father's medicines. His father's strength returned. The day his father smiled again, Ravi felt a new power rise in his chest. That smile was fuel. Years went by. Ravi finished his education through distance learning. He combined what he learned in books with what he learned from the land. He tested small ideas in the field, measured results, and improved. He taught other farmers what worked: better timing for watering, smarter seed choices, natural ways to keep pests away. The village fields began to change color with healthier crops. Ravi built a small company that made organic fertilizers from local materials. It was simple, affordable, and effective. People respected him not for big talk, but for steady results. Word spread. The village became known for good farming practices. Families earned more. Children stayed in school longer. The clock that had once chased Ravi now seemed to walk beside him. One afternoon, a young boy from the village asked, "Sir, what is the secret of your success?" Ravi smiled. "Time. I wasted it once and paid a heavy price. But when I understood its value, it gave me everything I wanted." He paused, then added, "Time is the most powerful thing in life. You cannot stop it. You cannot hold it, but if you walk with it, it will take you to beautiful places. That night, Ravi sat by his father again. The old man was healthy now, hair white, eyes bright with pride. You learned, son, he said softly. You became the man I always hoped you would be. Ravi held his father's hand. I lost time once, he said, voice thick with feeling, but I will never lose it again. Friends, this story is not just about Ravi, it's about all of us. We think we have enough time, we scroll for hours, we delay our dreams, we wait for the right moment, but time never waits. Every second that passes will not return. The day you hold dear is not tomorrow, it's the hour in your hands now. Moral life is made of time. If you waste time, you waste your life. But if you value time, life will return the value to you. So start where you are, use what you have, begin now. If this story moved you, take one small action today. Open the book, make the call, write the plan. And if you'd like more stories like this, consider subscribing so we can keep walking this path of focus and purpose together. The clock is ticking, what will you do with yours?